Greetings, family. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to tap that subscribe button before you walk out that door. Join our family. We would love to have you. If you're already a part of our soul family, I thank you so much for being here. Know that you are loved and appreciated. Family, I have a very important message to deliver to you today from the ancestors. But I want you to keep in mind that this is a collective reading, which means that everything may not fit for everybody. If this message does not resonate with you, it's okay to leave it behind. Do not force it to fit. If this message does not resonate with you, you have the option to book a private reading with me where I will look into your own personal situation and the energies surrounding you. That link will be down below in the description box. You can also browse through some of my other videos to see if you can find another message that fits you better. If this message does resonate with you, don't forget to tap that like button and drop a comment and let us know how this message resonates with you and what you thought about this reading. Engaging with this video helps the algorithm to push it out so that other people can receive the message as well. It also inserts your energy, giving me the opportunity to pick up on your energy more efficiently, allowing me to read you more thoroughly. With that being said, I've already cleansed the energy of my surroundings, and all negative and monitoring spirits have been returned to sender where they belong. So without further ado, family, let's get into it. My beautiful, beautiful people. We are starting this reading off with the Empress card upright, the King of Cups upright, and the Seven of Swords upright. Some of you may have been born in March. Some of you are life path 3s. Some of you have been seeing 3s all over. Some of you are Omo Eshu, Omo Elegba, child of Eshu, child of Elegba. 3 is a very important number in the spiritual world. Some of you may have 3 children, or you are pregnant with your 3rd child. Some of you are 3 months pregnant right now at the moment. Congratulations. I feel like some of you may also be 30 weeks pregnant as well, getting ready to give birth. The number 3 is very significant here, but if that does not resonate, it doesn't mean that it's not your message, okay? Some of you may also be 30 years old. Some of you may be 33, or some of you may be turning 30 really soon, okay? Some of you may have 3 altars, or you may have 3 ancestors on your altar currently, like grandmother, grandmother, grandfather, or grandmother, aunt, uncle, something like that. Somebody in your close circle, maybe a family member or a friend, could have passed away 3 months ago or 3 years ago. Okay, take it as it resonates. But anyway, with the Empress card here, and for some reason they really wanted to highlight that number 3. With the Empress card here, I feel like some of you have been doubting yourself. And if you're not doubting yourself, you're doubting a new beginning. Like something may have come to an end recently, or something changed, and maybe you're having a hard time adapting to that change. And so maybe you're worried that everything is just downhill from here. Like I'm hearing like, can things get any worse? And I'm hearing, no, they can't. So when you're at the bottom, the only way to go is up. Okay, so like with this Empress card here, I feel like some of you also may be pregnant. And I said that earlier too, because the Empress speaks about new beginnings, pregnancy, and love. So some of you may be pregnant and doubting that. Like maybe you're pregnant for someone who you're no longer with, or you're on rocky terms with. And so maybe you don't even know if you're going to keep the baby, or maybe you don't know how you're going to, like maybe you're going to keep the baby, but you don't know how you're going to go forward. Your ancestors are saying that everything is going to be okay. All right. And they want you to know that new and exciting times are approaching. So be excited for what is coming up. Be excited for all the changes that are currently taking place, because remember, everything is happening for you, not to you. And y'all can drop that in the comment section too. Say everything is happening for me, not to me. All right. Some of you may have met someone recently, or you've been dating someone and you're not sure about it. Like, there is definitely an energy of uncertainty here. Like, somebody's just not really sure about something. And then you have the Nine of Coins here in reverse. And so, yeah, with this Nine of Coins, like, something wasn't what you expected it to be, because the Nine of Coins speaks about like a breach of contract or a promise. Something failed. Some of you may be also in over your head with bills. And so you don't know how you're going to pay your rent. You don't know how you're going to take care of a child. You don't know how you're going to take care of yourself. That's where this doubt is coming from. I feel like your ancestors really, they're trying to calm you down. They want you to breathe. They want you to take deep breaths, okay? In through the nose, all the way in, and then all the way out through the mouth, okay? Because some of you aren't breathing. Like, you're breathing because you're alive, but you're not taking deep, thorough breaths, which is very important for you in order to decompress. And a lot of people that smoke, they don't realize that that's what they're looking for. That's all the smoke does. When you're smoking, all you're doing is breathing. You're breathing, you're inhaling it all the way, and then you're exhaling it all the way. So I feel like for some, and that was specific. I feel like maybe they're wanting some of you to stop smoking. Remember, let me know in the comment section, guys, when it resonates. Like, it really helps, because I don't want to say I doubt my gifts, but I'm going to just say that the way the messages come to me, it's just very overwhelming. So I just like to know that the message was well received by someone that needed it. Moving forward, you have the King of Cups here upright. So this is your confirmation right here that you have nothing to worry about, okay? Because many of you are balanced. You're intelligent, very knowledgeable, okay? And you have this amount of wisdom. It's ancient wisdom that has followed you through many, many lifetimes. And so your ancestors want you to be confident in that, okay? And I feel like they're talking to me here too. They're like, be confident in your gifts. Be confident in the fact that you are being divinely guided and everything is going to be okay. I'm hearing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be all right, by Bob Marley. So that just made me think about my dad too. Rest his soul. But yeah, like, I feel like a lot of you are just like, we tend to worry for no reason. It's like human nature, because I feel like we realize that we only have but so much control. And so sometimes that's scary, because you're trusting another entity, you're trusting another being to really guide you. And sometimes these beings are unknown. These days, they're unknown because we've been kind of redirected away from our culture. Whereas back in the day, yeah, we connected with our ancestors and we knew who they were, right? We spoke to them. Nowadays, we're just now kind of getting out of being colonized, where we were programmed to think that tapping into our culture is demonic. So now we're just now rising up out of that. So there is a level of uncertainty, And so They want you to trust them. And for a lot of you, they want you to start going to your altar more. They want you to start praying more. They want you to start reading and studying more about these ancient cultures. Like, I've been studying the Mayans for months now, and what I've discovered is just mind-blowing. So I've been working on a post on that, which I'll be dropping soon, on my Instagram and my Facebook account, my TikTok, thinking about dropping it on YouTube. But YouTube has become more of like a center for giving spiritual messages. But let me know if you guys are interested in those posts where I talk about our story as well. But yeah, like, studying the ancient cultures and how they did things so that you're becoming more familiar with your ancestors. And so they're not strangers, I feel like it's going to help build a level of confidence. Like, you'll be more willing to surrender and let go, and you'll feel more comfortable knowing you're being guided. Okay. And so with the King of Cups, your ancestors is like, you got this, you have this in your blood. And it also speaks about your imagination. And when we really break down the etymology of the word imagination, okay, and I'm not even going to get into that right now, but when you guys have some time, do some research on the etymology of that word. Because the reality is, just because it exists in another reality does not mean that it's in your imagination. Just like the word hallucinating, right? Just because you're not seeing it in this dimension doesn't mean you're going crazy. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And so a lot of us have a fear of the unknown. And the only reason why it's unknown is because we allow it to be unknown. So where is your time going? Are you putting your time into social media, just working and paying bills, materialism? Or are you taking time to go within? Are you taking time to read and learn about your ancestors and your past lives? Because when you read about Kemet, Nubia, okay, the Mayans, the Incans, the Aztecs, okay, the Olmecs, those are all you. Those are your people. So you're reading about yourself because we are our ancestors. They live through us. All right? So really quickly, I've been studying the Mayans, and it's mind-blowing because as someone who is an Ifa priestess, I'm realizing that they have the same exact deities as us. They have the same exact deities of African spirituality. It's just different names. So that blew me away because to me, that's the number one marker. It's a telltale sign that those are our people. Okay? It's a rabbit hole. I love going down rabbit holes. I may have been a rabbit in the past life. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. With this King of Cups, it says, a person of great education and many interests and abilities. Indicates that you will receive good advice and generosity from someone soon. And I feel like that someone is your ancestors and your spirit guides. Like, they want to communicate with you. They want to send you these messages. That's why you're here listening to this. And a part of you wants to receive it, but there's another part of you that's like, I don't know. How do I know I can really trust you? How do I know this is real? And I feel like that person of great education and many interests and abilities is you. Like, you have it in you. It's just that you have to know that you have it in you. Okay? So now moving forward with this Seven of Swords upright. Many of you are putting in work. And this is another reason why they want you to be confident. You've been doing so much work on yourself. And when I say work on yourself, like, some of you have been meditating, you've been journaling, you've been revisiting things from the past that was hurtful for you to revisit, okay? And that is your mind going through the process of healing things, okay? Many of you have been spending time perfecting your crafts. You've been giving back to the needy. You've been generous to the people around you. You've been helping. Some of you are like creatives and you've been like doing things for free. Like let's say you're a photographer, right? And there's someone who's, I don't know, who's having a wedding, and let's say your price is like $800, and they're like, oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate it, but I don't want to waste your time. All I have is 400. You're like, okay, I'll take it. Matter of fact, I'll take 300 for you because I have a heart and I genuinely want to help. So some of you have been giving away services for free or for the low, and you may not really think nothing too much of it, but all of that is being recorded. Like, that is you giving back. And that's a big deal. So a lot of you are helping, you're speaking up, you're working on yourselves. I don't know why they always give me these personal ass situations. Somebody here cheated, right? So somebody here in the past cheated. And let's say you cheated the system, or you cheated on a relationship, you cheated on a test, whatever it was, you cheated. And now you've made it your priority to never cheat again. All right? Like, I'm not, like, for me, cheat the system. Who cares? The system cheats you every single day. Cheat the system. But when it comes to like cheating on innocent people, on someone who's good to you, scamming, stealing from people who are hardworking individuals, like, yeah, that's something that should be corrected. And I feel like some of you have lived that life where you scammed, you stole, you cheated, and now you want to do better. That is also being recorded. That's being documented, and you're being rewarded for that. So they want you to have confidence that things are going to work out in your favor for the simple fact that you've been putting in that work. You've been putting in that work. And so with the 7 of Swords here being upright, they want you to continue to work on yourself. It says, do not take any easy way out or trouble may follow. So in other words, don't revert back to your old ways. Keep it going exactly the way that you've been going. Okay? Moving forward, we got the 8 of Coins here. And that came out in reverse. And then I pulled the Ace of Swords to clarify the 8 of Coins. Because I'm like, why is the 8 of Coins here in reverse? Because the 8 of Coins in reverse speaks about a decrease or less money, less hours, a possible layoff. Could also symbolize a possible breakup. But the thing is, some of you manifested this. All right? And I want you to hear me out here. Hear me out. So you manifested this. Let's say you're like, okay, I want to be a millionaire. But the job you're working at right now will never get you to make $1 million. Like, you'll never touch 1 million punching in on that clock. It just doesn't work like that. Because a job is just supposed to keep you just over broke. Okay? So let's say you're trying to manifest $1 million. Boom, you lose your job. You think it's the end of the world. The reality of it is everything is falling into place because of your intentions and the fact that you've been manifesting something. So you may lose a job, and then boom, midday one day you're at Starbucks and you meet someone who owns a multi-million-dollar company, and they're like, hey, we want to bring you on board. Hey, I want to help you with some funding. Hey, I like your ideas. And you guys are just like talking, like, and it's like, well, damn, if I would have been at work, I would have never came across this opportunity. It's something like that. So some of you may have recently been laid off, or you will be laid off soon. Some of you may have recently broke up with someone or got dumped, or it may be happening soon. And in terms of love, it's like maybe this person is moving out your way so that your divine counterpart can move in. Remember, you have to release old energy in order to attract new energy. So don't take these things as a loss. So now I'm like, okay, why the decrease? Let's clarify this. They gave me the Ace of Swords, y'all. The Ace of Swords. and it came in upright. So whenever you pull the Ace of Swords upright, like, it's your time to win. And it literally says that. I'm not just being dramatic. It says that. It says it is your time to win. So the Ace of Swords is a card that represents pure victory, many gifts or blessings, and intense emotion. You are so excited because of what you've manifested. It says you're able to move to many situations with great power. Trust in your own abilities. What did I tell you earlier? Didn't I say confidence? Trust in yourself. Everything is going to be okay. Throw on that Bob Marley song and just jam. Just jam. Feel good. Be excited for what is coming to you right now. Because remember, you may not see it, but it's happening in the 5D. Everything happens in the 5D before it touches the 3D. So get excited. Don't get discouraged, because getting discouraged knocks you down to a low vibrational frequency, and it delays your manifestations from coming to fruition. And we don't want that. All right. So now, next, we got the Emperor card here in reverse. And that's another card I was like, why is this coming out in reverse? So they gave me the Five of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Cups upright to clarify. What does that mean? Now, the Emperor in reverse, it speaks about uncertainty. It speaks about like a lack of confidence. All right. It speaks about like your mind playing tricks on you. Remember, we spoke about this. We've been speaking about this like the last few days. Like, your mind could be your greatest friend or your greatest enemy. And that's what that Emperor card in reverse speaks about. It's like you're doubting yourself. You're doubting your circumstances. It also speaks about inner conflict and resistance. So many of you are resistant. We're still in Mercury retrograde. Okay, cut me some slack. Many of you are resistant to change. I feel like some of you got so comfortable in your old ways, you didn't realize that life gets better. It's like while you were manifesting, you didn't realize like, oh, I'm really working magic here. And it's eventually going to work one day. So now that things are aligning for your manifestations to come to fruition, there's a level of nervousness because things have to fall apart in order for new things to come together. My love, that's just how it works. That's how it works. Because it's like, yes, you can be trying to manifest a new car and then you get into a car accident, all right? But on the flip side, you could just be a shit person and you get into a car accident because it's your punishment. Now, the outcome, or better, I don't want to say punishment, I'm going to say karma. Now, the outcome is what matters. Because did that car accident lead to you getting a whole heap of insurance money so you can get a new car? Or did the car accident lead to you having to come out of your pocket in order to fix whatever damage was done? So do things just fall into place for you, or are you struggling? Because even through the struggle, things can still fall into place. It's all about how you see things, right? And how things end up coming together. So be confident that things are working out in your favor. So now, to clarify the Emperor in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse speaks about shame. So someone is like ashamed that they're doubting themselves. Someone is ashamed that they don't completely trust their ancestors and spirit guides. And the ancestors and spirit guides are saying it's okay. It's okay. They enter over and understand. This is new to you, for some of you. Okay? And not necessarily new because this is, this has always been our culture. But more so, in this lifetime, this is new to you. You are remembering everything. And so you may not give yourself so much grace, but trust me, they are giving you grace. So there's no need to feel ashamed here. And then the Ace of Cups to come out, it confirms that, because the Ace of Cups speaks about success, a loyal heart, peace of mind, good health, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And it also speaks about all wants and desires being satisfied and fulfilled, okay? So it says a gift is coming to you, something that you may have wanted. You may find a new relationship or a friendship that will fulfill you. Things are looking very good. So I feel like that's them telling you, no, it's okay. Don't even worry about it. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel disappointed in yourself. Like, it's cool. We're going to show you that we're with you. We're going to show you that you can trust us because we're rooting for you. We agreed to this. Okay? And so that doubt will slowly slip away, and that confidence in yourself and in your ancestors will begin to elevate. And you're going to start to change how you see things. And as you change your perspective and you change how you think, your life will start to change right in front of your eyes. Okay? If you guys need assistance changing your mindset, you can book a consultation with me down below at that link in the description box, because I'm a certified master mindset transformation coach, and I can help you transform your mindset to a place where it's no longer affecting your life. It's not slowing you down and causing blockages. You'll be able to think more clearly, more positively, and you'll go from being pessimistic to being optimistic, because now you're seeing things from a completely new lens, okay? So let's see what card they give us to close out this reading. Page of Swords, upright. And you also have the Death card here, upright. So at this time, you are being watched, okay? They want to see how you're going to move, what actions you're going to take to move forward. They're waiting for you to make certain changes so that you can move to the next level, because you're in a constant state of elevation. And so many of you have done the work and you're constantly doing the work, but now it's time to move up to another level. And every time you move to another level, you have to make room for this next level. You have to make room for everything that you'll be receiving in this next level, in this next phase. So there are going to be things that need to be left behind. So that can be people, energies, thoughts, beliefs, okay, addictions and habits. So they're watching you because they want to see how they should move. If you just want to stay comfortable, they're going to leave you right there. But if you want to continue to elevate, they are going to make sure that they help you to elevate to this next level. And with the Death card here upright, it's like they are making sure that this is going to be coming to an end. Your struggles, your worries, your doubts, your fears, toxic connections, all of these things that no longer serve you are going to find their way out the door. And they're going to help you with that so you can move forward. So you're no longer struggling. You're no longer living paycheck to paycheck. You're no longer in an abusive situation. You're moving forward. And they want you to know that they're going to help you with that. Because with every death comes a what? A rebirth. And so you're shedding old skin constantly. And the reason why you're shedding old skin is so that new skin can grow. I hope that makes sense. Okay? That's all I have for you, family. If this message resonated with you, please make sure that you tap that like button. Drop a comment. Let us know what you thought about this message and how it resonated with you. If you need more clarity and a deeper look into your situation, you can book a personal reading with me down below at the link in the description box. Sending you guys so much love, hugs, and healing energy. Until next time, family, peace and oneness.